Hey everyone, this is Jake here, and I wanted to give you guys a little rundown of my home studio here in Los Angeles. I'm going to go from right to left, starting with this Arturia Micro Lab. This was actually my main Midi keyboard for several months when I had first moved out here, because when I had moved from Florida, I had liquidated all of my gear so that I could carry light. And yeah, this was the this was the studio. This was it for a while. I still keep it around because I really like the ribbon mod wheel. It's very nice and smooth. And then right over here we have a Kamen Rider figure, which I don't know how many of you know the Kamen Rider franchise. It's a very popular superhero property in Japan. I picked this guy up for $20 at a local shop in Little Tokyo. That was a nice little find. Here we have the brainchild of the whole operation, which is a mid-2012 MacBook Pro. This actually started its life as a 2011 MacBook, but over the course of time, the GPU failed, which was kind of like it was a very notorious defect amongst the 2011 Mac lineup. So I replaced the logic board with a 2012 model. It's fully loaded with 16 gigs of RAM and not one but two solid state drives, one for the OS and then the other one for running my samples. I found it the most effective way as opposed to running external drives because the internal SATA ports just have really fast transfer speeds, at least for this machine. Let's see. We got a 27-inch Apple Thunderbolt display, which was discontinued a few years ago. I actually found this piece in a trash. It was in a trash bin outside of my old apartment from the past year, and it was still in near perfect cosmetic condition. It just didn't have any power, and the breakout cable in the back was completely ripped out. So I bought a new cable, bought a new power supply, and made all the repairs myself. So between the display and the laptop, there's a little bit of a personal touch that has gone into it because I made all the mods and repairs without any service or any assistance. I did read a lot of like iFixit guides and stuff, but I am very proud of that achievement there. Let's see, we got PreSonus Aris 3.5 studio monitors. Really nice little speakers that pack a surprising amount of wallop. And then let's see, keyboard and mouse. I got a Kensington trackball mouse, which took me a couple days to get used to, but now I cannot use a computer without a trackball these days. Let's see, Focusrite Scarlett Solo. This is a third gen. Sorry, no, not a third gen. Second gen Scarlett Solo. And works just fine. I'm looking to replace that at some point, but I don't do a whole lot, if any, audio recording as of right now. But that'll change within due time. And then here we have a Complete Control A61. So it's like the stripped down version of the Complete Control line. I bought this thing for stupid cheap at a Sam Ash where I work, and I bought it used, and then on top of that was my employee discount. So very nice find. But yeah, so I'm using a Logic Pro. I tend to use a lot of other DAWs, and I switch back and forth, but right now I'm on Logic. I'm sure that'll change within due time, but I just finished scoring a Star Wars fan film, which will be out at some point soon. Really excited to share with you guys the score. And yeah, so that is my current setup here in 2020. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and happy composing.